Heyo, my Planet friends, it's Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight. Doing things a little bit more old school, more classic today, showing you guys the setup on this coaster as we give the introduction. So we're going to be looking at Valkyrie here today, created by jackotaffo, one of our Discord advanced builders and golden patrons. Thank you so much for your support, jackotaffo. And here they say, hey Johnny, this is the first proper creation I've made and submitted for the Channel 5 gaming community. It's a 4K blueprint RMC with a Norse theme. Inspired by playing Hellblade and the TV show Vikings, I invite you to ride the Valkyrie. Take flight through the Scandinavian scenery, passing by ritual bonfires, Norse-style architecture, and many a sacrificed body. Setup should be dead easy for you, 4-meter width all around, and the station uses all right angles. My personal serving suggestion would be to add some water along the left-hand side of the lift hill, as it's seen on the screenshot, but no troubles if not, and keep an eye out for the show hide me signs. Yeah, we did that. Best for riding at 9 a.m. Best night, 6:20 p.m. I have no ride preferences, so just trust you to make the right choice, though it does look good in cinematic. I hope you like my creation. Thanks for everything that you and the Channel 5 gaming team do. I've been watching your videos for a very long time now, but only recently joined the community. Everyone is so welcoming and helpful. It's a joy to be a part of it. All the best, jackotaffo. All right, well, there you go. Come join us on Discord, everybody. So quite a cool introduction there. I didn't get the scenery, and unfortunately, but we'll talk about that in a sec. So why don't we get right on into things. Okay, welcome back everyone. Hope you're all doing great. Today we're gonna jump on into things. I do want to make a little bit of a suggestion here. When creators say, you know, put a river down and a mountain and build all this terrain, you know what you guys can do? You could do a blueprint version and a park file version and submit me the park file version. You can decorate as much as you want. You can put bridges in the background. You could do more Norse architecture in the background. You could do as much as you want to do and send me the park file, and then I don't have to set it up, and then I could just get going and do a little bit better job on the cinematics instead. So that's kind of like the pros and the cons I weigh. Should I do cinematics or should I do setup? And with the bundles, we end up doing cinematics because there's too many of them to set up. But because there's one here today, we just set it up and go. But because we put all this time into the setup, we don't have any nice cinematics to show off. No B-roll there. But the coaster speaks for itself. This looks phenomenal. And jackotaffo's first ever submission, according to the introduction here, took inspiration from the Vikings TV show, which I absolutely love, as well as Hellblade, which I have not played, but I heard a lot of good things about it. So there you have it. Here's a look at the queue. It was very straightforward to set up, as you guys would have saw from the introduction. We have guests in this one here today. And a nice little boarding station. So we had some suggestions. We're going to ride this coaster multiple times because it's a singular spotlight here today. So a hybrid steel track. There's a look at all the stats. 1,200 meters in length, 92 seconds in duration, 66 miles per hour at the highest speed, and the biggest drop is 44 meters. G-forces are all good there. And yeah, what else do we have here? So we want this daytime. We're going to go at 9 a.m. Hold on, don't take off yet. And I think we're going to start with the traditional seat view. Let's go. Wow, that is magnificent. I love that layout. And it's all held up by these custom supports. Would you look at that? That is a really unique custom supports. My God, it's everywhere too. Just the way it weaves in and out of itself. It guides, it's so smooth. It's just guiding from one transition to the next, going in and out of itself. Wow, that is an absolute masterpiece. The theming is just spot on. Everything about it is just brilliant. Let's flip it over to nighttime. And what did he say here? 6:20 p.m. So specific. And for this guy, we'll ride at the back. And whatever I ended up liking more, we'll do a cinematic in for nighttime, daytime. We'll sit at the very back here. There we go. Man, oh man, the nighttime lighting, I guess I know why it's so specific now. It's 6:20 p.m. You got that nice orange hue going over everything, but some great lighting overall as well. And those little subtle bits of blue or purple in there, can't really tell with the smoke in between. Just, it kind of makes it feel like almost a little bit spooky as well. I like it. I really do like it. But for cinematic, I think it's going to shine best in the morning. We're just going to flip it to like 10:20 a.m. Nice and bright. Yeah, a little side tangent though before we jump into cinematic. I am curious to know, Jack Taff, are you excited for, and the audience as well, leave your comments down below, are you guys excited for Assassin's Creed Valhalla? I gotta say, I was not a biggest fan of Assassin's Creed throughout the years. I know a lot of people love the series. I played the first one and kind of was like, I'm good after that. And Ubisoft has taken it in a direction that I did not really expect. They kind of turned it into more of an RPG than an Assassin's Creed game. And that's when I got into things with Odyssey. Odyssey was a big shiner for me and I loved it. And I'm like, man, the one thing that really keeps me addicted to a game is when it has a back and forth. Go kill stuff, get loot, get items, acquire resources, and then take yourself back, take yourself out of all the non-stop action, give yourself a break, and get creative, get building. And that's why Fallout 4 was one of my favorite, most beloved games, because once you just were like, I've had enough of all this looting, shooting, and all that, and exploring, you can go play settlement mode for hours and hours and hours infinitely. And any game that has building, as you can see with Planet Coaster, it has an infinite amount of replayability. You're always seeing constantly new creations like this one here today. With that said, bringing it all back around, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, they have announced and showed off all the features, and they're going to have settlement building. You're going to be able to use your resources, build structures, houses, and all that stuff for your Vikings. And every single one of the Vikings that you collect become one of your raiders, your settlers, and you get to customize all of them and even upload their designs to the workshop, which they end up going into other people's games as mercenaries. With that, there's like almost an indirect community, just like Planet Coaster, where you get to upload your creations, upload your characters. I don't know how extensive the base building is going to be, but if you can actually build things, place things, modify things, and create things, it could be a big hit on this channel, because we could do things like spotlights on people's bases. We don't know how crazy it's going to be, but any sort of base building is going to keep me in the game longer. And I think Valhalla is going to have that longevity that you look for in a game where you're going to end up playing for 400 or 500 hours. It's going to be a keeper in my opinion because of the creative aspects. So I'd love to know your guys' thoughts on Valhalla. Are you excited for it? And come on, it's Vikings. It's going to be fun. With that said, this creation here got me a little bit excited today, and I'm just like thinking about, oh my gosh, I cannot wait for Valhalla, and you'll certainly see something on the channel when that comes out. So enough out of me. Let's check out cinematic and call it a day here. We got one pulling up right now. Good old cinematic. It's been a while. And the cinematic really did look good. It really showcased how whimsical, methodical, and just smooth that coaster layout really is. Going in and out of all those custom supports, covered in bones, all sorts of crazy things. I mean, this being 4K is actually really impressive. What a marvelous creation. And your first ever submission here, jackotaffo, I want to see more from you. You're only listed as an advanced builder right now, and you can keep creating like this and you'll be up there in the master ranks in no time. Really hope to see that you participate in the mini park contest. And like I said, I can't wait to see what you do next, because this is really, really impressive stuff. Got me psyched up and hyped again about Valhalla, and I love the whole Viking theme. Can't get enough of it. So really good job pulling on some heartstrings there today. What did you guys think about it? Leave your comments down below for jackotaffo, and if you want to download this creation and put it in your park, or just give it a rating and help him get more stars on his creation, check out the links down in the description below. And yeah, really amazing stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for me in today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye now.